Hey friends, Rob Arlett, 5 days away from our presidential campaign around the country. A lot going on, a lot of information coming out, as we all know, if you're paying attention to any of the news outlets, any of the media, or any of the talk show radio shows. There's just a ton going on. And I want to provide you with a few updates here. Number one, between now and Election Day, next Tuesday, I'm imploring for everybody to get out and vote. This is a critical election. So do not take it lightly. I'm asking for anybody who's been a registered voter, who has the legal ability to vote, to go vote. It's really, really important. There's so much on the line here, so make sure you understand the importance of this election cycle. And I got to tell you, get out and vote for our fellow Republican candidates here in Delaware and around the nation. This is a battle. I got to tell you, folks, this is a battle between good and bad, between light and evil, and you matter. We cannot allow for Joe Biden, the Democrats, to win this cycle. We cannot. Democrats of yesteryear are no longer the Democrats of today. We all have friends. We all love friends. We all have family members that are registered Democrats that have typically voted right on down the line because they're Democrats. We can't do that. Delawareans and Americans, I'm imploring you to do not vote as you have typically done in the past. Joe Biden is not a moderate. How do we know that? Because look at the person he picked to be his vice president. She is the most far left, liberal, progressive individual in the United States Senate, as deemed by a third-party, nonpartisan organization, further left than Bernie Sanders. And Joe Biden is not all that healthy, folks. Let's just be honest. We know it. Delawareans know it. My friends that are Democrats know it. Kamala Harris has a very, very high probability of being a future president here in America. We can't do that. I know my moderate and normal, if you would, and conservative Democrats get it. You don't support her. You don't like her. I'm asking for you to do not vote. Do not vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Specifically here in Delaware, I got to tell you, our governor's been a train wreck. He's kept our schools, our kids out of school. He's shut down small businesses. He's not a friend of Delawareans. He's not. Unfortunately, I think he's paid closer attention to the national campaign than he has his own Delawareans. So I'm asking you also to consider voting for Julianne Murray and other Republicans that are going to be on the ticket next Tuesday. I'm asking you to consider doing that. I know typically you may not have, but I think it is that important to do not vote for just your party line, but vote for the person. And I'm going to share, well, you know what, I'm going to save that. I'm going to come back to that. Let's talk a little bit about the laptop. Let's talk about what's on Hunter Biden's laptop. There is some amazingly disgusting and gross documents and photos on that laptop. I have been to a website. I'm not posting the website because it gets taken down by social media. I've not tweeted this website because it gets taken down. But you know what I think I'm going to do, folks? I'm going to have you go to the website. I'm going to verbalize what the website is. Don't take my word. I want you to go research yourself the evidence that is out there that is beyond thinkable. And so, again, do not take my word for it. And I'm going to ask you to go. I have tweeted this out. Excuse me, not tweeted, but I've texted this out to a few folks earlier today. And I'm going to do this because I want you to see it for yourself. I'm going to warn you that there are graphic photos that are blurred, but you exactly know what's going on, what Hunter Biden is doing, and who he's doing it with. It is disgusting and it is grotesque. And I think you need to see it for your own eyes, as I did earlier today. So I'm going to give you the website for you to go do your own research. And it's not some right-wing conspiracy website, folks. Please get beyond the rhetoric that's out there. You've got two sets of eyes. You've got one set of eyes, two eyes, one set of eyes. You've got two ears. You need to go watch and listen for yourselves. I'm asking you to do that as an American. Okay? So go to gnews.org. You will see information on there that came directly from the laptop. Take it for yourself. You go look yourself. Do not take Rob Arlett's advice other than just going to the website yourself. You do your own investigation. You do your own looking, if you would. And you tell me if that's becoming of the first family of our country. I'm going to ask you that very question. Is this what we want? Look, I'm a father of two. I've been married, as you all know, for almost 31 years next month. And I can tell you right now that that a lot is said about a particular couple and a family based on their kids. And I want you to think real hard about that. So you do your own research. You go do that. In the last 72 hours, we've also broken two stories. First one we broke was an eyewitness to the money laundering that was occurring between Burmisa, I'm sorry, it's been a long day, Burmisa, and of course the Rosemont Seneca group. Now we know that Hunter Biden is affiliated to that company. Now we know, based on the evidence that's been coming out within the last week. I interviewed an eyewitness to those wire transfers. I want you to go back and look on my social media. You'll see the video. It's getting some national attention as we speak, and I want you to see it for yourself. Now we know money laundering was occurring. That was a story that we broke recently. Another story that we broke and released yesterday morning that nobody knew, I should say, here in Delaware, that Joe Biden was arrested. It wasn't some college prank. It was more than that. I interviewed, and he went public on who he is. He was not bashful or shameful of who he was, or who he is, I should say, but Chief Bill Brierley. Retired now, and he was the chief of police for the Newark Police Department, which is the police department at the University of Delaware. They fall under that jurisdiction. I want you also to go back, and it's a full interview. It's 38 minutes long. If you don't have the time to watch the entire conversation, I would suggest that you get to minute 24, 26. You can kind of get to the summary of the conversation that I had with the chief. And Chief is not partisan. He's not political. He's a police officer. He's a hero. Again, go back and look at the video. There's breaking information that comes out more and more and more. And it just saddens my heart that it appears that Joe Biden perhaps has been lying to Delaware and perhaps has been lying to the American people for, well, many years. It really saddens me. But this is a big deal. He wants to become the next president of the United States and have a socialist, far-left, crazy woman, in my opinion, as his vice president, could be president. We cannot afford that, folks. So get involved, get engaged. Getting back to Delaware here specifically and our governor race. I got a message earlier today, which I will share. I got her permission, and here it is. Hello, Mr. Arlett. My name is, let me make sure I got the right one here. Yes, my name is Jacqueline. I'm not going to say the full name here. My name is Jacqueline, and I live in Newcastle County. I was wondering if you would help me with an issue that I have been having with unemployment for the last 5 months. 5 months. 5 months unemployment. The issue has been escalated to the highest critical level to no avail. I have even called the governor's office to ask for help and spoke to someone in the liaison's office. However, it does not seem that they want to help me. Maybe they know I'm a Republican because my Democratic girlfriends have received help. I was recently diagnosed with cancer and am now going through my radiation treatments and am still unemployed. I've tried every avenue I can think of. I don't know what else to do. Any help would be greatly appreciated. My cell number is, and you can email me anytime. My email address is. Thank you again, Jackie. I'm calling on Governor Carney. I know you're a human being, and I do believe that you've got a real heart. I'm asking for Governor Carney to step up and serve all Delawareans, no matter a political affiliation. You're a governor of all Delawareans. all Delawareans, just not those within your Democrat Party. Here is a real live person who is in desperation mode, 5 months, and no help from the very government that was elected to serve her. I'm asking you, Governor, to step up and be a Delawarean, be an American with passion and heart, not empty words, but step up and do the right thing. I have shared this message also to another elected official. I won't give the name. I've also shared this message to Julianne Murray, who's running for governor here in Delaware. We have got to be Delawareans and Americans first, and not partisan people. A lot going on, folks. Stay attention, get involved, be engaged, and make a difference. I'm also going to ask you to be a part of our statewide caravan that's going to be coming up on Sunday. It's a Trump statewide caravan starting here in Georgetown, and we will be going northbound all the way up into Newcastle County in Wilmington. You can get to the events page on Facebook, Rob Arlett for Delaware. You'll see the events page. Click on it. You'll see an entire summary of our itinerary, what time we're leaving. It's just going to be a fun, festive day, rain or shine. Patriotism does not, and support for our president does not depend on the weather. Okay, so it's going to be rain or shine. So God bless you. We'll provide more updates as time progresses. Share this video. Get out and vote. We can, and we will make a difference. God bless you. Thank you.